All right, boys and gerbils. Yesterday we talked about water. Today we're just going to briefly touch on calories. And I know you guys are all like, I don't bear calories. You've been saying stack food to the rafters for 7 years. Got it, check, whatever. All right, cool. Check this out. You guys ever use like a macro tracker? You ever download the First Form app and look at it and be like, oh, if I eat this much food, then I have these many calories, and here's the macros, the protein, the fat, the carbohydrates. Yeah, you might do that. It's free. First Form, 1STPHORM, First Form app. Or don't. I don't care. I make no dollars from that. 1 pound of chicken breast has approximately 700 calories, right in the neighborhood of 700 calories, and 140 grams of protein. Why do I care, Bear? Because in order to maintain muscle mass, you should be, say the dietitians, of which I'm not one, Exhibit A, the belly. Okay, of which I'm not one, but the dietitians say, all the smart people with the fancy letters after their name, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight if you want to maintain that body weight and not lose muscle mass. Okay, let's do some quick math. 1 pound of chicken breast, let's just say you just happen to weigh about 150 pounds. And this is America, where 75% of the population is obese, 51% of the children is obese, are obese. English, it's a tough language, I know. Hang with me. Let's just say all you need is a pound of chicken breast or a day. Okay, 1 pound of chicken breast, 700 calories, 140 grams of protein. You got a family of 6, like me. I got 6 people underneath this roof, 2 of which are teenagers. They eat like it's their job. I got a year's worth of food put up. Yeah, until your teenage son walks in the room. Now you have 3 weeks worth of food put up. 6 people, pound of chicken breast per day. Do the math on that. Extrapolate out. 2,116, I believe it is, pounds of chicken breast. Now, here's another thing for you to think about. When you go to the store and you buy chicken breast, and it comes from Tyson or Grower's Pride or Pilgrim or whatever, and they have these gigantic, giant chicken titties inside of these, styrofoam thing that on top of the paper towel thing. Like each chicken breast is like a pound. It doesn't happen that way on a farm. Rarely, right? Maybe if you get the abomination birds, the Cornish cross, maybe. But if you're running Freedom Rangers or Barnyard Mix, probably not. And then one SHTF, man, are you going to be feeding them that high protein chicken feed? No, they're going to be eating bugs and, scraping through cow patties like they're supposed to. And so more like you're going to get a pound of chicken breast per chicken. Do the math on that. So you got 2,000 chickens hanging around anywhere? Do you? Do you, punk? And you know what? I haven't done this math yet. You guys like it when we do math together, though. So if we go to calculator over here, we'll do this in a moment. 2,016 chickens divided by, let's divide that by 12 months. That's 168 chickens a month. 168 chickens a month. Can you raise, process, feed 168 chickens a month? Probably not. You could if you wanted to, but definitely not in your suburban backyard or in your apartment or your condominium on the lake or on the Gulf. No, Barry, we don't like the Gulf. We like the Atlantic side, whatever you're into. No, we like the Pacific. We're in San Diego. What? I don't care. You're not raising 168 chickens a month in your condo. Well, I won't need to. Maybe if it's an interruption in service, it's a minor thing. The power goes out for a few weeks, but EMP, Civil War, balkanization, World War III, yeah, you might need to. And then you get laying hens, right? Not just meat birds, but dual use birds, because while they're growing out to size, they can start laying. And if you have broody hens and roosters make noise in SHTF. People are going to know you're making food. You live in the wrong place, okay? Roosters make noise everywhere, SHTF or not, and it ain't a thing out in the country, but whatever you're into. If you have roosters and broody hens, you can now incubate year-round and get more chickens out of the deal. And I realize 168 chickens a month is, for most people, hell, even for me, it sounds ridiculous. That's a lot of chickens. But think about it. When was the last time you did the math on the number of calories you're going to need? Everybody knows, if you've been at this channel forever, you watch the Prepper Classroom, it's 3,200 calories per day in order to maintain muscle mass for a military-aged male engaged in strenuous activity. Whether you're a military-aged male or not, you will be engaged in strenuous activity post-event. Ask me how I know. We simulate this all the time in our own internal training through Refuge Medical. Okay? If you came to class, the night responder class, I guarantee you burned more than 3,000 calories in that 12 hours. Just going up and down the side of a mountain getting ambushed. Okay? It's a lot of work. So you need that many calories, right? So if we have, let's do some quick math again. We'll do it in real time. So we have 3,200 calories per day, and then we're going to multiply that times 6 people in a house. That's 19,200 calories per day times average 30 days in a month. 576,000 calories in a month times 12 months. 6.9 million calories per year. Where's that coming from? You got that in your freeze-dried food buckets? You got that put up in your buckets, your corn, rice, wheat, beans? Maybe, you might. 1,600 calories per pound on average, corn, rice, wheat, and beans. Do the math. So if we divide that, how many pounds for 6 people for a year divided by 1,600 calories per pound? Oh, that was a multiplication. Divided by 1,600. There we go. Divided by 1,600. 4,320 pounds for 6 people. 2.25 tons. 2.2 tons, whatever you're into. A couple tons of grain for the year for a family of 6. Right? I recommend 750 pounds per person per year, corn, rice, wheat, and beans. And then you do all the other things from there. Your canned goods, your freeze-dried goods, your pantry staples, et cetera, and you'll have what you need for a year. And then you extrapolate forward or backwards. If you think the event's going to be 3 months long, do the math, divide by 4. If you think the event's going to be 4 years long, do the math, multiply by 4. It ain't that hard, people, but you're going to need calories. And the point of this entire video is you're going to need the ability to produce calories, not just consume them. Morale's important, but you need the calories to survive. And if you don't have the energy because you're in a metabolic state where you can't actually move, it doesn't matter how much cool gear you have, or how well trained you are, or how into bushcrafting you are, or whatever. It doesn't matter. All the previous planning goes out the window if you can't actually move. Calories contribute to move, which goes back to our video on move. Moving is a survival skill. Day 6, National Preparedness Month. Check your macros. Check your inventory. Do shit. Shalom.